I don't know if calling directly to the number is the best way of doing this. I know there was an email for me to just send a regular email. I'm just an addict to email. I'm just sending email to everybody because I'm concerned about the state of many things as I'm learning more and more information every day. And I love my government. I love the people who run this country so very much. And I think it's extremely important that we all work together.
You really want?
I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. In fact, every person on this planet I am inviting to come and be interviewed by me. My name's Matt.
Jim.
Jim, nice to meet you, Jim. I have one question.
What are you interviewing for?
I'm an independent journalist now.
Okay.
And self-proclaimed.
Yes.
Didn't get much education in it, but I thoroughly love media and all other things related. And recently, on April 18th, I met a man in Montreal named Richard Gage, and this is for you. And he taught me the science behind something I already had thought about and questioned, and then quite a few people have been questioning with regards to 9/11. It's actually on the other side. There's talking a lot more about it. He taught controlled demolition. What do you think? No?
Well, I happen to know the truth. That means that you think that the actual is the U.S. government or somebody.
No, there were 16 charges on every floor. It's called nanothermite, the material that was used.
No, but that is so much bullshit.
Okay.
Because the facts are that that's not true.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't know how somebody got you to believe that, but that's like getting you to believe that the sky's falling.
It is, sir.
No.
It's called the Truth Movement, is what it's called. The Truth Movement, yeah. It gears mainly towards the events of 9/11. The gearing towards the truth or the evidence. And, I could get into that, and I would be more than happy to.
It is, sir.
No. The sky is not falling today.
Well,
okay.
It might if we don't do something about it. The only thing necessary for evil to succeed is that good men do nothing.
Well, that's fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with the erroneous opinion that there were charges placed in the towers in 9/11 and it was a controlled situation and destined. That was the intent. And that is not.
The website is called A for architect, E for engineer, 9/11 Truth. No, it's just I'm making a feature film called Ottawa Knows. Well, by the end of the summer, everybody in Ottawa is going to know.
Well, they're not going to know. They're going to be treated to somebody's opinion that is not based on fact. That's the problem.
So it's your opinion that I'm going to get locked up for being crazy because my facts aren't straight.
No, nobody's going to lock anybody up for being crazy because facts.
Because you're right. Because we live in a free country and you're allowed to talk crazy if you want. Yeah,
that's right.
Absolutely.
I met a man recently at a community event called it was PIA, Partnership in Action. He said, if everybody's watching, then all the bad apples rise to the surface.
But it is 100% wrong.
100% wrong.
100% wrong.
100% wrong.
Yeah.
Not 99% wrong?
Not 99%.
I'm not 1% right?
Not 1% right that it was a controlled demolition. It was a terrorist attack. It was a terrorist attack.
Do you understand what free fall speed is? Do you know physics? You understand that this is free fall speed.
That's right.
Those buildings fell in 9.5 seconds.
66 feet per second.
That's right, my friend.
That's right.
That means there was no resistance below that building. That means the bottom half of that building disappeared before the top half of that came down.
No, that's not exactly what happened. And if you watch it, you'll see what happened.
I have.
Is that the center part where the plane was happened to be full of fuel.
Yep.
That the buildings weren't designed to contain that kind of heat. Those actual few areas collapsed. The top part, which was still solid with all that weight, started the domino effect. And
the domino effect.
That's right.
The pancake effect.
Well,
that's what they showed on PBS 6 months after 9/11 happened. They showed everybody the pancake effect. And if you were to actually rewatch that little piece of material that they did a computer rendition of the pancake effect coming down, they actually leave the remaining. If you look at the actual structure of that building, it was a steel structure up the middle, and then you had concrete slabs, and then a steel structure around the edge. It was like a net around the edge. Now that pierced through and on the 87th floor, and yes, it all started to pancake, sure. 5 or 6, maybe even, we'll even say all floors started to pancake. Still, the remaining steel structure in the middle of the building would have remained intact. Any building, any steel structure building that has ever fallen has left some sort of structure behind.
But what do you think they were working at in the next couple of years? They were removing that steel structure that just crumbled.
Next couple of years, sir, it was all gone. In 3 weeks, they shipped it all off to China. It was recycled. All those people's remains were recycled.
In
70% of the people weren't even identified, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And did you also know that all of the testimonies of all the police officers...
It did not clean it up.
Oh, yes, it did.
No, it did not.
I assure you, Rudolph Giuliani had certain... They were pulling it away instantly. They were taking it away by the truckload. Officer, can I have your badge number? Well, just because I'm collecting everybody's badge numbers, I sort of showed up halfway through. Yeah, actually, because I want to know what's going on. Oh, you know me. You know me. Hey, buddy. What are you taking my picture for? You know me. You know me. What are you taking my picture for?
Well, you're cute.
Because I'm cute. You like little boys?
You're not a little boy.
Oh, I'm a big man, am I? You like me, do you? Why are you taking my picture? What? Do you live in Ottawa? What's that? It is? Do you live in Ottawa?
Right now. What's the matter with you?
I'm asking this guy why he's looking at me funny. I am looking at him funny, but he can ask me if I'm looking at him funny. Do you have a name?
No.
No, you don't have a name.
No.
You don't have a name.
No.
You guys don't have names.
No name.
Wow. So first name no, last name name. That's cool. You're real special, you know that?
I got his picture now.
Oh, I got him. No, he's on camera here. Don't worry about it.
Video too.
You work for these guys? Isn't that awesome how I turn on the camera, they all turn their backs?
Virgin on demand.
What's your name again? Okay, no, that's no trouble. That's wonderful. So I could, if I ever had a tip, I can just call this number and call you guys and give you some information.
Do people not care about human rights? Do you not care about life on this planet? Do you think that guns and money are a good mix? Do you understand what you're doing to little children in other countries? Do you understand that if you just stand up, that you stop this?
I'd be more than happy to. And at any time, of course, I just, only because I say this to everybody, and I've already interviewed one House of Commons rep and a couple other people. Just anytime anybody wants to ever have an interview, I'm part of the movement. I'm just bearing witness to this whole movement. In fact, it's more like I'm an investigative journalist that's just watching a bunch of people doing a bunch of stuff, and it's really quite intriguing. Thank you very much, my dear. You have a wonderful day. That was CSIS. I just called CSIS and told them what I'm doing.
Emailed me Gonzo at virginradio.ca, and he wanted to hear some
remind you,
Ozzy.
any Tuesday all summer.
So get on board, Enzo.
Good to see you. Okay. In the van.
Ozzy on Virgin.